When I was in college, I had a boyfriend who used to jump out of airplanes. He had over 1,000 jumps, and I used to tease him, why jump out of a perfectly good airplane? But the truth is that aviation isn't free of risk, just like life. Life isn't free of risk. And if I, as a pilot, were to think that everything I did was perfectly safe, then I would actually be an unsafe pilot because I'd be unprepared for the risks that I might encounter. Now, in our lives, everyday lives as Americans, things are very safe. And many of us don't think of the risks that are inherent to everything that we do. But now in this era of COVID-19, we're suddenly gripped by the realization that life is inherently risky. And there are many things that we can't control, but there are many things that we can control. Whenever I go fly, I try to identify the various risks that are associated with that flight. What are the risk factors associated with me as a pilot? How current am I? How skilled am I? What are the risks associated with my aircraft? What are the risks associated with the environment? And what are the other external factors? And by methodically analyzing the various risk factors, I can actually be very proactive about taking action beforehand to minimize and mitigate those risks. Only by recognizing and accepting that there is risk inherent with everything that we do in our daily lives can we then be empowered to actually do something proactively about that. Now, recognizing that life is not perfectly safe is no reason to panic. It's no reason to indulge in fear. When we do that, when we fall into the fear, is when we become victimized, when we lose our power, when we lack the ability to do anything. But when we recognize and accept that there is risk, and then we methodically think about what are those risks, we can then be empowered to do something about them.